we both know that pediatric COVID vaccination rates are very low. If this was 2019 and parents weren't vaccinating themselves against against measles, polio, or HPV, there'd be a national outcry. But in 2020, not only is there not a national outcry, people like myself get scolded for advocating for pediatric vaccines and criticizing anti-vaccine doctors. We're told we need to debate and discuss these ideas, and just blatantly false information. So I'm not talking about maybe a nuanced thing. Should a child who had two vaccine doses and at least one, Omicron infection, would that child benefit from a booster? I don't know. I'm not going to call that person anti-vaccine if they say no. But doctors use fake stats, fake information to discourage parents from vaccinating their children against COVID. I'll just give one example of what do I mean by sort of a fake number. So one of the country's leading anti-vaccine doctors, and I do have no trouble describing him that way, an oncologist at the University of California, San Francisco, Dr. Vinay Prasad, who mocked vaccine advocates before the pandemic, published this article in October 2022 saying that if COVID vaccines for children are made routine, it will discourage parents from vaccinating their children against more dangerous disease like polio or measles. So there's a few things that are wrong with this. Number one, all three viruses are dangerous for children: polio, measles, and COVID, of course. The vaccines are not in some sort of no holds barred competition with a winner take all, but COVID is more dangerous for children at this moment than polio. COVID has killed about 2,000 children over the course of the pandemic. It's hospitalized around 200,000 more. In contrast, I don't think a single child has been infected with polio in the United States in my entire life. So here is a prominent professor from UCSF saying the virus that infected 0 children is more dangerous than the one that infected nearly every child in the United States and killed 2,000 of them. And the former dean of Harvard said, oh, we need to discuss these ideas, we need to debate them. But I guarantee if I'd said to someone in 2019, virus A killed 2,000 children, virus B killed 0, which is more dangerous, the answer is pretty obvious. And anyone who said 0 would be thought of as a quack, but now that's mainstream.